alphabet game.
And now it's time for everybody's favorite game show,
Alphabet Treasure Hunt!
And here is your Alphabet Treasure Hunt host, Sunny Friendly!
Yeah, hey, and welcome. Welcome to Alphabet Treasure Hunt, where the letter A always stands for applause. Yeah. Yes, and now let's all meet today's contestants.
From Muddy Falls, Montana, please welcome Gary Grouch.
Hi there, Gary. How you doing?
Rotten, Sonny. But I'm looking forward to winning my way, which is to say, losing.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now let's meet our next contestant.
From the Puppydale Puppy Farm, let's give a big hand to Dimples the dog.
Hi there, Dimples. How you doing? Well, that's all the time we have to chat. Let's meet our last contestant.
From Sesame Street, let's say hello to Big Bird.
Hi there, Big. How you doing?
Just great, Sonny. And I'm real excited because all my friends are watching me. Hi, Snuffy. Hi, Telly. Hi.
Well, that's all the time we have for hellos because it's time to play
Alphabet Treasure Hunt!
Yes, and this is how the game goes. The alphabet will flash on our magic game board. And whenever it stops on a letter, you will have just 30 seconds to find something that starts with that letter. If you do, you will get a slice of cookie. Marvelous. And the first one to get 3 slices and fill in the whole cookie will be our winner. Now, to tell us about the letters we'll be using, here's my best and dearest green pal, Kermit the Frog. Take it away, Kerm baby!
A is for alligator, B is for bayou, C is for cypress trees, D is the dew. E is for everything like F, ferns or G, grass, that's H, home to you. I is for insects, J for juniper, K, kelp, L, log, M is the moon. N is noontime, O is for otter, P for possum, he'll be sleeping soon. Q is quicksand, that's very tricky. R rushes, S snakes, T tar that gets you sticky. U is the universe, that's V vast and W wide. X marks the spot where I love to hide. Y is the yellow bird that sings so sweet, which brings me back to Z, and now my alphabet's complete in the swamp. Woohoo! A, alligator. B, bayou. C, cypress trees. D, dew. E for everything like F, ferns, G, grass, H, home to you. I, insects. J, juniper. K, kelp. L, log. M is the moon. N, noontime. O for otter. P, the possum who'll be sleeping soon. Q is quicksand, that's very tricky, remember? R rushes, S snakes, T tar that gets you sticky. U is the universe, it's V vast and W wide. X marks the spot where I love to hide. Y is the yellow bird that sings so sweet, which brings me back to Z, and now my alphabet's complete in the swamp. Woo-hoo. Ribbit, ribbit. Woo-hoo. Ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit.
Thank you, Kerm. And now, here's the moment you've been waiting for. Let's turn to our magic letter board and see what our first treasure hunt letter is going to be.
A, B,
And it's the letter B. Contestants, you have 30 seconds to find and bring back something that begins with a letter B. Starting now.
Wait, Dimples, wait a minute, Dimples, don't hold on to me. We gotta hurry, I gotta go bring back something that begins with a B. Dimples.
Can they do it, audience? Remember, they have only 30 seconds.
Dimples, stop that. Let go. Dimples.
Oh. Just in time, there goes our 30-second buzzer.
Hey, well, don't get your hopes up. I just brought this trash can in here because I thought the place could use a little decoration, you know? And for your information, trash can starts with a letter T, not B.
Well, you're right, Gary, but, yes, that trash can is full of bugs, and the word bugs begins with B, so Gary drops you in a piece of the cookie!
I don't want it. Take it away. Take it away.
Oh, wonderful, Gary. Now, let's see what our other contestants have brought back. Dimples the dog, what a clever dog you are. You've brought back Big Bird, and Big Bird starts with the letter B, so you want a piece of the cookie!
Wait. No, he didn't bring me back. He didn't do anything. He only stopped me from getting anything.
Oh, Big Bird, I'm sorry. That makes you the only one who didn't bring back something beginning with B. Well, better luck next time.
But the dog was holding me.
Isn't that wonderful, audience? Hear that? The magic board is going crazy, which can only mean, yes, it's bonus letter time. Everybody's a winner on Alphabet Treasure Hunt.
He was holding on to my leg.
And our first bonus letter of the day is
The dog. He was...
the letter D.
Dee 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 doggy. Dee dee dangerous dragon. Dee 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 donkey ducky dinosaur. Dee 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 delicious. Dee 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 don't drop dishes down on the floor. Do a dance, dig some dirt, dunk a donut for dessert. Draw a daisy that's delightful to see when D is handy. It's fine and dandy. D D is such a very nice letter. Each day I like it better. That lovely letter called D. You know, there are all kinds of words that begin with the letter D. There's doctor and dentist and dime, dollar, daddy, door, dandelion, and draw a daisy that's delightful to see when D is handy. It's fine and dandy. D is such a very nice letter. Each day I like it better. That lovely letter called D. Having fun, but now I'm done.
Yes, delightful indeed. And here we are back with our delightful contestants, ready for another try at our magic letter board. And what will be our next treasure hunt letter? And it's the letter F. And our contestants are off again.
Now?
You stay. You're good. Don't follow me this time. You be good. Stay.
Will they do it this time? Will they find something that starts with the letter F?
Yeah! Whoa! Ah, my tail! Dimples, my tail! Listen, I can tell you something. Dimples didn't bring back anything this time because bird does not start with the letter F.
No, but feather does. And I see a couple of big yellow ones right there.
Yes, because he bit my tail. Those are my feathers.
Well, they may be, but Dimples brought them back, so Dimples, you get another piece of the cookie!
Well, gee.
And now there's only a couple of seconds left, and yeah, Gary's back! And what is it, Gary, that you brought back?
Well, this is just my lunch, and lunch does not start with the letter F. And it's also wrapped up in this cruddy old newspaper, which likewise does not also.
Ah, yes, but if my nose does not deceive me, your lunch is a rather pungent fish, and fish does begin with the letter F! Oh, no! Yes, Gary Grouch of Muddy Falls, Montana, you've earned another piece of the cookie!
I don't want another piece of the cookie. Hey, if you take it back, I'll give you my fish.
Isn't he wonderful? Wonderful! Well, Big Bird, I'm sorry, but you seem to have struck out again. But don't be discouraged, because there's still a ghost of a chance that you can catch up.
Hey, listen, this dog hasn't brought back anything here. He's just running around being a dog. And that Grouch doesn't even want to win.
You hear that? You know what that means? Are we lucky today or what? It looks like our magic board is lighting up again, which means it's bonus letter time!
He bit my tail.
And yes, it's a double bonus! H and J!
He bit my tail.
It's almost ready. My greatest invention. With only 3 simple working parts. This straight piece here, and another straight piece here, and this cross piece between them. All right, everything is ready. My great masterpiece is about to be invented. Stand back. I'm throwing the switch. It works. It works. My new invention works. But wait. It has to have a name. I know. I will call it capital H. Yes, capital H. And I will use the H in words. Oh, how perfect. Now, let me see. Since the H is heavy, I use it to start the word heavy. And of course, the H is very handsome, so I'll use it as the first letter in the word handsome. Oh, what a great invention, this H. Oh, it's absolutely perfect, as useful as controlled capital letter H. Well, maybe it could use a smidge more work. Come home, H, come home!
J. I was named after the letter J because everything my family does starts with a J. There are folks who poke fun at the way my family's run. It's a joking, joyful, jumping jamboree. So if you'd like a job, just join our jolly mob, and we'll show you how much fun a J can be. My sister's into judo. My father likes to jog. My mother washes jelly jars. My uncle jumps a log. Big brother flies a jet plane. My nephew drives a Jeep. Junior is a jitterbug. And Grandma juggles sheep. My niece plays in a jazz band. My granddad Jimmy's doors. My cousin runs a jackal farm. My auntie judges boards. Great uncle raises John Quills. Great granddad plays with jacks. My wife became a journeyman. And me, well, I just stay out of their way. J.
All right, looking at the cookies again tells me that Big Bird is still behind. Dimples the dog, on the other hand, is doing very well. In fact, he's still tied for first place with Gary Grouch. So, let's see what our magic board has in store for us next.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R.
And the letter is R.
All right now, Dimples, don't you fall on me this time. You be good.
Oh, joy.
Stay. Stay.
And the time is ticking away those few precious seconds, folks. Will they make it back in time? I can hardly stand the excitement. But I may not have to, because I think I hear someone coming back already.
I'm back, and look what I got.
I'm sorry, Big Bird, but you've brought back a bunny, and bunny does not start with the letter R.
It's a rabbit,
But look at Dimples here.
He's not doing anything.
That's right. He's resting, and resting begins with the letter R.
He's not resting. He's being a dog. That's what dogs do. They lie around like that. Down.
I'm a rabbit.
I know that. Tell him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Time's up. What's this?
Hiya, Sonny.
Gary Grouch, what are you doing up there?
I'm cutting a hole in your ceiling.
Wonderful, wonderful. Why?
Because you keep giving me pieces of the cookie, and I'm angry. And for your information, hole begins with H, not R.
Well, will you look at this, folks? Gary Grouch cut a hole in the ceiling to let in the rain. Yes, Gary Grouch, rain does start with the letter R, and you've just earned your third piece of the cookie. Hey, never a dull moment on the alphabet treasure hunt. Oh, it looks like you're in for a treat, folks, because that's the magic board saying it's bonus letter time yet again. And this time it's a triple bonus. Q, S, and W.
Hey, can I do that again?
Now the letter is Q, and one word that begins with Q is question. Now here is a question for you. Remember the answer will start with a Q.
What's a Q?
Oh, hi, Grover.
Hi.
Q is the letter of the alphabet that looks like an O with a little tail at the bottom.
Oh, now I remember. You can start the song again.
Thanks, Grover.
You're welcome.
Now here is a question for you. Remember the answer will start with a Q. Just think of a duck, be it white, brown, or black. What sound does it make? Why, a ducky goes... No, Grover, a ducky goes quack. Quack is a Q word, the answer is quack.
Oh, okay.
Look, Grover, try this one.
Go.
Now here is a question for you. Remember the answer will start with a Q. In stores you buy milk in containers of sorts. But what do you call them? You call these things...
Cows.
No, that's not right. The answer is quartz. Quartz is a Q word. The answer is quartz. Now, what made you think of cows?
I don't know. I think I heard one go moo a minute ago.
Grover, forget about the cows.
Okay.
Now here is a question for you. And once more the answer begins with a Q. Remember a king in a story you've seen. To whom was he married? He's wed to a...
Farmer!
No, the answer is queen. Queen is a Q word. The answer is queen.
Gee, I thought it was a farmer.
What farmer?
The one who brought the cow in here.
Grover, I've had quite enough. I quit.
Oh, okay, come on, cow. Let's go home.
Say, hey, I'm Sammy the Snake, and I'm here to tell you people something about the letter S. Oh, I'm Sammy the Snake, and I look like the letter S. Oh yes, I'm all wiggly and curvy, and I look like the letter S, I confess. But do you know the sound? Sammy the snake. Well, the sound of the letter S is the sound I make. I say let me tell you about it, out of sight. I say in the morning, in the afternoon. Yes, I do, to all my snake friends. I say, see you later, Slinky. She's my sister. I say, see you soon. Yeah, she's super slick. Yeah, I'm Sammy the Snake, and I have to confess that I look and I sound just like the letter S. Now come on, all you children, and make that S sound with me. Here we go. Yeah, that's fine. That's the sound you hear at the beginning of a word like sing or story time. Let's do it again. Yeah, you hear that sound at the beginning of a word like seesaw, silly, super, star, 7. Yeah, I'm Sammy the Snake, and I have to confess that I look and I sound just like the letter S. So long.
This weird story of Wanda the Witch is brought to you courtesy of the letter W.
Wanda the Witch lived somewhere west of Washington. Around her waist, instead of a belt, she wore a worm. Wanda had a pet weasel. I'm a weasel. And on her head, a wiry wig. On Wednesday, in the middle of winter, Wanda walked to the well to get water to wash her wig. But the wheel on the well was worn, and Wanda grew weary. So she waved her wand, and her washtub filled with warm water. But just as Wanda was about to drop her wig into the warm water, a wild wind whipped the wig from her hand and blew it away forever. Which taught Wanda this lesson. Witches who wash their wigs on windy winter Wednesdays are wacky.
This witch story was brought to you courtesy of the letter W.
And now, folks, before we tabulate the scores and announce this week's winner, let me remind you of those 26 fabulous letters without which there'd be no alphabet treasure hunt. What we have here, a tie between Gary Grouch and Dimples the dog. Hey, do things get exciting here on Alphabet Treasure Hunt or what?
Hey, the dog didn't do anything, and I found a rabbit.
Oh, buddy. Now Dimples and Gary To break the tie, I'm going to ask you one question. And whoever gives me the correct answer first will be our winner. I'll give you a hint. The correct answer begins with R. Ready?
Hey, how can he answer questions? He's just a dog.
All right. Here's the question. What is the top part of a house called? Gary?
Who cares?
No, sorry, that's not right. Okay, Dimples, what is the top of a house? Roof! Roof! That's right!
He barked. He didn't answer the question. He just barked.
Hey, is that a clever dog or what?
I mean, it just sounded like roof. I mean, if you asked him what was at the bottom of a tree and he barked, you'd think he said root. Root! And if you asked him who was the greatest outfielder the Yankees ever had, he would have said Ruth.
DiMaggio?
What do you know? You're just a bunny.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and this week's champion of Alphabet Treasure Hunt, Dimples the dog! That's right, Dimples. That is our grand prize winner. You will receive...
A year's supply of doggy cookies! A matching set of rhinestone-studded flea collars! And last but not least, a trip for two to Club Pet in Cancun! That's right, Club Pet, the favorite getaway spot of the swinging pet set, where every night is a different luau.
And of course, Dimples, these wonderful prizes are for you to share with a friend of your choice. Now, would you care to tell us who that lucky friend is going to be? Big Bird?
What?
Is that who you want to share your prizes with, Dimples? And it looks like Big Bird from Sesame Street is the lucky bird who'll be chewing doggy cookies all the way to Club Pet in Cancun as he travels in style wearing his new rhinestone-studded flea collar.
Dimples, you really want me to go with you?
And that's it for today. This is Sunny Friendly and...
Can I bring the rabbit?
Saying join us again for another fun-filled edition of...
Alphabet Treasure